Welcome to the CER Retake video, and this is for the PS2 Learning Set 3. It's a mini CER and it's on substance. So we took this test, and if you're watching this video, and this video is for claim, it's for claim. And so if you have to watch this video, it means you got the claim wrong. So I am going to give you an opportunity to watch this video, learn a little bit more about claims, and retake the test. And remember, if you can get proficient or advanced in all three parts of the test, you do not have to take another CER test in science this year. So if we look at the claim, remember, it's just one sentence, and it's a one-sentence answer to the question you're investigating. Its answer is what you conclude. So a lot of times I tell students to do this last. Look at the evidence, look at the scientific principles, and figure out what evidence is necessary, what scientific principles you want to use. And you can even write the reasoning before you write the claim. Now, part of the claim has to be in a reasoning, but it could be the last thing you do, because you don't want to just go off and write the claim first, because have you even looked at the evidence? Don't ever just start it with yes or no. You could say yes and then go on and state the claim, but you don't want it to be a yes or no answer. And it should describe the relationship between the dependent and independent variables. So, if you got the claim wrong, more than likely you didn't read this correct. So, a lot of the people who got the claim wrong assumed we were talking about mass again. And mass was the practice CER we took the week before we took this test. But this test is different. It says, is the type of substance used a factor in determining the amount of chemical energy that is converted when it's mixed with a copper chloride solution? So this is definitely different. It's not mass. So if you had mass in here, you likely got all three parts wrong because you were using the wrong evidence and the wrong scientific principles to support everything. So more than likely, you're going to have to do it all over. So when we look at the scientific principles, again, if we look at this, and I'm going to highlight part of it. Let me get a highlighter out. Here we go. So it's the type of substance. And if you read through here, this one talks about the type of substance. That's why it's so important to look at the scientific principles before you answer the claim, because you want to know which one supports. And here it says the type of substance an object is made of influences the amount of chemical energy. So once you've done that, and again, you can consult the evidence. So it just wants to know about the type of substance. So when I look at it, did you notice that right here, it uses 0.5 grams of aluminum, it uses 0.75 grams of aluminum, and uses 0.5 grams of steel wool. So if you only want the type of substance, you want the mass to be equal, but you want the substance to change. You don't want to use 0.75 grams of aluminum foil and 0.5 grams of steel wool, because if these numbers are different, why is it different? Is it different because you had different masses, or is it different because you had different substances? So when I'm looking at this, what I don't want to use is I do not want to use this one right here. I would cross it off. On your test, you can do strike through. I went delete it in case you need to come back to it. But you notice this is 0.5 grams and 0.5 grams of aluminum and steel wool. And you can definitely see there's a difference. 32.7 degrees Celsius. Now your test may say 32.5. We were wrong. It's actually 32.7. So I fixed it here on the answer key. And here it's only 4. So we can definitely see there's a difference. So go ahead and rewrite your claim, and I will regrade this, and hopefully you get this right. Let me know if you have any other questions while you're writing the claim. Thanks.